What is up, guys? This is Zypha here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you may see, we are actually loading up Siege for a change. And I think you all know what this video is about if you read the title and thumbnail. But the new season of Rainbow Six Siege is out, apparently. Shadow Legacy. Oh, here it goes. Here it comes. This is actually my first look at the season, guys, by the way. Jeez, this looks sick. Yeah, so this is my first look at the season, guys. That's why I left in the intro of loading up the game. And yes, guys, I didn't cover this in my last video, which is my channel update, Let's Talk video. I did say about when I was going to upload more, but what I forgot to mention is when a new season comes out, I don't give a fuck about my schedule. If there's a new season out, I'm going to post the video on the day it comes out or the day after it comes out. So you'll expect this video this week. It won't be coming out on Saturday. It's going to be coming out the day I'm making this, hopefully, or the next day, really depends. Right, so we're just going to load into the lobby. I'm really excited, actually. They only brought out one operator this season, believe it or not. But I did this with Steel Wave. I covered the patches and stuff, and I also played on the Discovery match because, you know, that's just something I do. I don't know if they've reworked or brought any new matches out for this game. Actually, yeah, I do, actually. They reworked the Chalet map, so I'm really excited about that. Go to your loadout to equip this item. Okay, so it's a new thing. Right, so the ping system 2.0, this is actually something I wanted to cover. With the new ping system in, we switched the default controller input for ping and swap fire mode. Please make sure to check your key binding in the control section of the options menu. So yeah, that is something they brought out. They brought out a ping system, so you can ping accurately. So if you wanted to ping a specific thing, you can. You don't have to just tag players by holding Y. You can ping any individual thing. It can be traps, places, anything for that matter. And it's really OP. But what I want to get to is I obviously want to get to some of the patches, which I've written down on my handy-dandy notes app, sorry. I know we're like nearly 2 minutes in, so I apologise for that. But here are some of the patches I've written down. So obviously the new season's called Operation Shadow Legacy. I think you guys all know that. New operator is Sam Fisher, whose code name is Zero. I will be showing you guys these, by the way, as well. There is a new weapon brought into the game for Zero, and I think for a few other operators I might be wrong, but it's called the 𝓲𝓸𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓼, which is a new assault rifle, I'm pretty sure. Zero's gadget is called an Argus launcher that fires a double-sided camera and can shoot gadgets and players. So basically it's kind of like a cross between Volk's camera and Twitch's drone, because you can only use one laser. I think it only has one laser on it, and that's to break traps or obviously zap players on the other team, enemy players. But what's good about it is you can fire it through any reinforced, I'm pretty sure, or unreinforced hatches, walls, you get it. You can fire it through anything, apparently, and it's double-sided, so you can check two ends of the camera to look into two rooms, which is really good. I'll be showing all of these, by the way, when I use them. Also, there's obviously the ping 2.0, where you can ping specific things, like I said at the beginning. There's new optics, there's a new red dot sight, new holographic sight, modified scopes, which are the 1.5x, the 2x, the 2.5x, and the 3x scopes. So they've got extra zooms now, which is really good. And you can also have customizable optic colors, and you can put basically you can put any color you want on your optics, which is really cool. They've introduced something called the reinforcement pool, which is shared reinforcement walls on the fence, where basically one person on your team gets 10 walls to reinforce for the whole team, which I think is really cool, because some people just don't reinforce and they just fuck off before even, basically before even using any of their reinforced walls in the prep phase. You actually get to use them as a team, which is good. There is a secondary breaching device, which is available for Montang, Fuse, Capiteo, Finka, Lion, Nook, Ying, and Amaru. And this device is a new small hard breaching tool that can break small square holes in reinforced or unreinforced walls, hatches, and floors, which is really cool. Sorry if I'm dragging this on for a bit. But also, Thatcher's EMP grenade has been reworked, I'm pretty sure, so the gadget won't break defense team gadgets, but will instead disable them. That's something I've heard. And there is also apparently going to be match replay systems, which is a new feature allowing you to look back at matches you've played, which is pretty cool. There is apparently a new elite 𝓲𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪 skin coming soon, and 𝓲𝓬𝓬𝓬𝓲𝓪 may have the ability to withstand when knocked, which is obviously a bit like Zofia. Obviously, the Chalet map has been reworked, and there is a map ban in ranked. I'm pretty sure that's most of the of the patches, so that has taken up about 3 minutes of this video. Just had to put it out there though for some people who aren't really on top of all the patches every season. I like to cover them, even if most people might not give a shit. They might have already looked into this stuff already, but some of my subs don't really, you know, look into this kind of stuff all the time. But anyway, here's the one operator, which is Zero, who is basically Sam Fisher from the Splinter Cell games. He actually looks a lot older now, to be fair. But if you look into his loadout, he has the SC3000K, which is obviously the new assault rifle, which looks really good. It's got really good accuracy by the looks of it. Damage is 45, fire rate 800, mobility is 50, and capacity is 25. So that's actually a pretty decent assault rifle, sorry. But the MP7 he has as his second weapon, and I actually really love the MP7 when using Bandit, so I'm really happy that they've brought that to him. He's got the 5.7 USG pistol, which, you know, could be better, but it's all right. It's decent, I guess, for all the other operators that use this pistol. I'm pretty sure it's the SWAT team that uses, which are basically Thermite, Ash, Castle, and Pulse. I'm pretty sure that use this pistol. But he's got a frag grenade and a claymore, so just gives me less to cover, I guess, because I don't have to go through 2 operators. There's only 1 this time. But as you can see, new holographic sight, which looks really good. Red dot has been changed. There is a scope 1.5. There's a scope 2.0, which this is just mental. I don't know how I'm going to manage with all these because there's so many, but I'm going to go with holographic, mainly because I use holographic on most of my weapons. And obviously we're going to use the muzzle brake as always, because it always improves the hip fire accuracy. Yeah, vertical grip is always better anyway, so just keep that on. This is basically turned into like a class setup or some kind of shit, but we are 8 minutes in, so I really apologise. I do need to get that gun wrap. That actually looks sick, so I might buy that. But yeah, for the time being, we're going to equip probably, I'm feeling like maybe putting on this nice little camo, the Thin Winter camo. I might just put that on for the time being. Attachment skins, we'll put on a grey one because that obviously matches best. Charms, that doesn't really matter right now. We can do that afterwards. But we want to play on the new reworked Chalet map. That is the main thing. That sounds really good. Anyway, they've got a little... I like that. I need to get that, actually. That's a little headgear with the 3 lights on it for Splinter Cell. Little Splinter Cell helmet thingy-majiggy headgear. The outfit is a bit grim, but I might just put it on anyway because it matches the headgear. It depends when I get around to buying all this. I might do a separate video actually going through the battle pass and that kind of thing. I don't really know at this time being. But what I want to do mainly is I want to get into a match. That's what matters most. So here you go. Oh, see, map ban phase. So from now on, players can have some control over the maps. They will be playing by banning the one they don't want to play for the upcoming match. Team decision on unranked and ranked playlists before the operator ban phase. Both teams ban a map at the same time through individual voting. And outcome after voting a map, After voting, a map will be selected randomly among the remaining ones to be played during the upcoming match. Oh, right, so you ban one map you don't want, and then out of the 2 left, it basically picks one. Obviously, my placements have been setted back to 0 again in ranked, so that's my chance to try and redo the Copper to Diamond series, which fucked up last time I did it, and last season it was just awful. I started 2/3 into the season, so I actually want to retry it this time, and hopefully that will go well. But we're about to hop into a Discovery Quit match on the new Chalet map that's been reworked, and I'm really excited for this because they've made so many modifications to the map layout, and that being said, I'm very excited to be playing on it. But that was Operation Shadow Legacy. This is actually my first look at it, apart from all the other YouTubers on PC that have covered it way sooner than everyone else on test servers. But this is my first time actually hopping onto a game of Siege and seeing Shadow Legacy right in front of me on console. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button down below to let me know. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel as it's greatly appreciated and it helps the channel out in the long run. And don't forget to click the bell icon right next to the subscribe button so you never miss a single upload I post. And regardless of my schedule, guys, I will be posting videos on Shadow Legacy a lot. I will try and make as many as I can today as it came out. I will be making probably at least another 2 videos about the season, so be sure to stay tuned for those. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.